So you finally admitted to yourself that you actually are lazy and want to do something about it. Here are some tips. Number one is understand the cost. Because you've been living like a lazy person for such a long time, it's going to take some time for you to unwire that mentality. And the first way you can do it is by literally writing down a list of things that you know is going to take for you to get out of that lazy habit. For example, for a long time you wanted to lose weight, but because you were lazy you never went to the gym. So a cost is going to be waking up an hour or two early so that you're able to go to the gym before work, because you know after work that's when you're feeling your most lazy self, whatever. You have to make a choice. You're making the choice each and every day. This is something that you have to unlearn, and as you do it you're going to understand all the different ways that laziness has seeped into your life. So you have to, as you go, as you experience the battle, like stay home or not do this, I just want to be lazy, you have to understand it's a choice you have to make each and every day. But it gets harder and harder to make that choice when you constantly put it off and choose to be lazy. The second step is going to be to make a schedule. I like to do this with someone that I know knows my schedule and can keep me accountable in holding so, or ChatGPT, just so that you can lay what you do, your priorities, right? Work, taking care of the kids, whatever it is, taking them to school, and then look to see what pockets of time throughout the day you can fit the things that you want to prioritize to help you get out of the lazy mindset. So for example, the gym, you would do it in the morning because you know that it's better to do it in the morning than afternoon. One application that I like to use is Notion, just because they already have a scheduled template there. If you need to write it in your planner, do so. Just anywhere where you can, it can be visually pleasing for you to see everything that you have laid out. I would not put it in like a notebook. Like, you want to be able to have access to it so that you don't have any excuse not to meet these times. Another thing you can do is when you go on, so you can also put timers on your phone to remind you when you should be doing certain things. I think this is like one of the biggest life hacks. Also, when you see the timer on your phone, it kind of helps motivate you to finish it before the time. That's how I feel. So that's the second thing, is the schedule. The third thing is community. When you were lazy, or maybe now, think about the kind of people that you have in your life. If they're doing the same thing, then you need to kind of filter or add. It's just so much easier to change and be a more productive person when you have people around you that are doing the same thing. And honestly, I think it should be people that are doing more above and beyond, that already have accomplished the many goals that you are setting yourself to do. So community is everything. And I'm not saying you have to call anybody off, but just prioritize the people that you spend time with. If you are surrounded by people that are constantly being lazy, then that's the person that you're going to be. And if you're sitting here right now and know that this is something that you struggle with, then you need to really take a step back and think about, what do the people that you spend the most time with, what do they do? What do they talk about? Do they talk about the things that they've accomplished or the things that they're pushing back? Do they always have excuses for not doing things? Because lazy people love having excuses. They love not waking up early. They're always on vacation. You know what I mean? Like, vacation, but a million things to do. It's not adding up. Understand what you need to prioritize, or understand the choices that you need to make. Make a schedule and your community. These 3 things. After you've gotten these 3 things down, it'll be a lot easier for you to say yes to things that you need to do instead of pushing them. And if it's still a struggle, it's because you don't have the accountability partner that you should. I think that probably is the last step. If you know this is a really big issue for you, then I would get an accountability partner. Let's get it done.